Hello, fellow truthers. I wanted to talk about a few dating tips for the Philippines, but before I get to that point, I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about how I got to dating a Filipina. So, anyway, the way it went here is that my life, my background involves me going through a number of relationships. I'm now 42 years old, and I had in the past 2 divorces. Now, this allowed me to gain some experience on how things that you overlook in relationships and how they begin to fester and blister and kill the relationship. When you're in the beginning, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to the warning signs and you're paying attention. You're not, how do you say it? You're not in dreamland so much. You want to be real honest with yourself. So I learned this over time. When I started out, I only dated those that were within my race, not intentionally. It's not something I thought about. As I got older, I began to kind of say to myself, wait a minute, I'm only dating black girls. Is there maybe more out there? Is there something different out there for me? I had I dated 2 white girls in the past, but mainly, these were all African American. So basically, my experience led me to a point where I really wanted to find that person that had more of a family orientation, more family oriented, where, she is able to be emotionally intelligent. Okay. And what I found is that with a Filipina, they have a high emotional IQ. And I mean, this really turned out to be the best thing for me. I basically spent time just scouring over the available singles on datinginasia.com. That business, they allow you to post, message, join the chat rooms. You can exchange information. I mean, all of this for free. I mean, a lot of the sites that I had seen before, they were the paid sites. I mean, these were just really scams. A lot of them, I think when you type in Asia, you're going to get a lot of the Chinese sites, and they're there to rob you, basically. Okay. I would not recommend anyone going to, these paid sites, but hey, you do what you want to do, right? Okay. So anyway, what happened with me was I started out, I think it was back in January of this year, 2019, after I had decided that I would go from just looking for a girl who was as far away from my demographic as possible, and that was East Asia. Then by the time January 2019 rolled around, I was more focused on the Philippines simply because I watched a couple of YouTube videos and I saw what some of the positive things about dating a Filipino, and it really touched me. So here I am, I took the first girl that messaged me and we talked. I ended up making her my girlfriend, which was not a good idea. I didn't take the time test the waters. I didn't take the time to see what else was available out there. I just took the first one. We ended up breaking up 2 months later. The girl was completely neurotic. Okay, don't have much time to explain. I have to keep this video short due to my video constraints. Anyway, so I ended up meeting Shy after messaging a couple of girls. I had seen her picture, and I thought that she was just, something struck me. It was the way she looked at the camera with her eyes. It just made me curious about who is this girl. She really stood out in my mind. Now, we talked, video chatted, the first time that we talked. And it was like, it really was amazing. But we didn't become boyfriend, girlfriend right away. No, that took time, took a few months, And I just couldn't get her out of my mind after, I would talk to other girls and things like that, accepting other girls as my girlfriend. I could not quite shake off, my curiosity for Shy, So anyway, we ended up being together. We ended up getting engaged. So, but anyway, I'll have to stop it here. I didn't get to the tips. I'll have to do another part, but thanks for watching.